where Hermine was strengthening, then weakening, and then strengthening, and then weakening. It's been back and forth as they said it was going to head out to sea. Now all of a sudden, it's cutting and heading back toward the East Coast. It doesn't look like it's going to come all the way in toward Jersey, but it looks like its closest point is going to be on Tuesday near Long Island, all the way up to Nantucket, Montauk. These areas are looking to see probably the brunt of this storm system. But what we've had here is an emergency alert put out for the people of Long Island, telling them to evacuate. So you had the whole island being told through an emergency broadcast alert that it's time to evacuate right now. Hundreds of people getting in motion, wondering what's happening. Did it show up quicker? I thought the weather said it was leaving. Getting ready to evacuate the island. Some people actually even evacuated the island. Just as soon as they heard this, they took off. Others stuck around to find out that it was a false alarm. So they're doing an investigation into this right now. Try to figure out exactly what sparked this and how it could cause so much panic. You're talking potentially hundreds of thousands of people trying to flood out of one area due to a false warning. Now, as you can see here, the beaches, this is Jersey, have been eroded terribly in some of these places. As far as flooding and a hurricane really coming through and demolishing the place, they dodged that bullet. You can see some of the severe erosion here in these shots. This is a shot of Florida, the damage done down there, and then back up to Jersey, where you can see here, this whole section has just been washed away. And that shows how high these waves were coming up and pounding the coast up here. But it looks like, for the most part, the severity of this storm, as far as the eye of a hurricane coming on the land and 70-mile-plus-per-hour winds, it looks like that's not going to happen. That's a good thing. They're still going to have to deal with this on the upper East Coast, New England, for a few more days as this thing starts to inch its way a little west than north. It's just going to kind of hang around for the next couple days. And I'm sure they're going to see their fair share of beach erosion, waves, things of that nature. But thankfully, this did not bring band after band after band of heavy rain to all these areas. So hopefully this will push on out in the coming days into the Atlantic. And this will be the end of Hermine at this point. But I wanted to do the update here. It looks like this evacuation was a false one, sparked panic, and there is an investigation underway over it. I will leave links in the description box, and I'll keep you guys posted if anything changes here. There's also a severe weather threat throughout the plains and the Midwest for the next coming days, so just a heads up there as well. This has been Dabu7.